Hey guys, welcome back to HTV. It's the new intro line, hope you like it. Today's episode is slightly different to the stuff you used to, which is like just pottering around daily vlogs. Today I'm going to do a video on my home gym. So yeah, cue intro music. So, basically, yeah, like I stated earlier, this is going to be a home gym video. I'm going to give you a tour of my new home gym, which I completed about 3 or 4 months ago at the start of lockdown. I say completed, it's about 85% complete, not quite 100, but it's very much a working product. Not quite the finished article, there's a few little things that I'm going to do to it, like get a vinyl put on the wall and different things, but I can explain that later on in the video. I haven't or wasn't vlogging during the actual work of building this and putting it together or converting it from the traditional garage through to what it is now. But I've got some photos and a video of what it was like before. So without further ado, I guess I will put those photos up now of what it was like before. So as you can see in the previous photos, the garage was just full of everyone's rubbish, and I'd basically had the idea of turning it into a gym because I have just done a personal training qualification, which I've actually just finished, and words. I wanted the gym to train people in, which wasn't a really busy commercial gym, so I could do a bit more of a bespoke training approach. So did this. Unfortunately, literally the moment I finished the build, or didn't quite finish, 85% finished the build, lockdown happened, made it illegal, I suppose, for me to train people in here. Restrictions have now eased to the stage whereby I can sort of get away with training people in here with the door open, because it's an open frontage thing, effectively outdoors and all that sort of stuff. So, in a nutshell, I thought it would be a cool video to show you the transformation of what it was like and what it is now, and sort of maybe give some people some inspiration as to what they could do with their home gym. So, yeah, let's run through what I've got in it. So you've seen what it was like, now I'll show you what it looks like now. I think I've milked the cinematic stuff enough now. Yeah, I'll run you through the different bits and pieces in here, why I've bought it and whatever else. Let's start with the floor. So the flooring, as simple as it seems, I actually had different flooring as shown in the photo. I'll show you it now. As you can see there, the flooring was a bit thinner and it was like interlocking and it looked very home gymmy. And I really like the look of this stuff, but it's normally more expensive. As it turned out, when I was buying this stuff, I managed to get a really good deal on this more plain floor tile, which I think just makes the place look really cool and really professional. So I was quite lucky there. So I managed to get enough flooring for this, which is cool. Leading into this area here, we've got a small array of kettlebells. Kettlebells are great. I mean, if you're on a budget or you're wanting to smash a quick workout, like kettlebells, you can just do so much with them. Really, really good. So I've got a little array there. I've not got a ridiculous selection of weights increasing, same with the dumbbells and the kettlebells, purely because for what I'm doing, it's not necessary, and it's also really expensive. But I've got a decent selection there to basically be able to cater for a whole different number of experience levels. Then I've got the weight plates. Now I've got like just Olympic weight plates as opposed to bumper plates, which you'd see in like CrossFit and more functional training gyms. Reason being, bumper plates are just really expensive. These were slightly cheaper, again, from the same person that I got the flooring. I managed to get a deal on the plates. So I had to buy an extra 155 kilos on top of what I already had in the house or in the garage. You can still do everything with them. They're not restrictive in any way, but bumper plates are seen as better. They definitely look cooler. But yeah, so I'm running with those at the moment. I've also got slam balls, a medicine ball, and in that corner I've got my different bars. So I've got your traditional Olympic bar. I've got a hex bar here, which some of you may have used. Another bar on the back there's the easy bar. I've got a couple PVC pipes which I use for mobility work. But yeah, like a whole array of different equipment I've got in here actually. Then the most important crowning jewel of the gym is the power cage. Do everything with this. You do your strict press, you do bench press, squats, whatever else. It's a rack, it's a pull-up bar, it's everything. And also I wanted to do a quick demo. You can put the safety bars in and then attach dip bars to them. So do dips. Cue the demo. Apologies for the poor form. I actually am nursing a bit of a chest injury at the minute, which is a very good excuse for that shoddy form. However, to give you an idea, yeah, basically that power cage is super versatile. I think they're retail online brand new for about 500 quid, which, yeah, 500 quid is a lot of money. But you get a lot of bang for your buck out of that. You can do, with that, a bar and a few Olympic plates, you can do a lot. There's not much you can't do, actually. So yeah, that's sort of definitely one of the most vital pieces of equipment in here. I've got a box, which is used for box jumps, step ups, different mobility works. There's all sorts to do with that, and it's sort of, obviously you can flip the box, then you get different height, and you can use different heights for different exercises and whatever else. I've got two hooks on the wall, which used to be for golf bags full of clubs. But now this is the resistance band one. Resistance bands are vital and they're cheap. They're a really cheap way to train. But a massively, massively essential addition to any gym. If you don't know much about resistance bands, get to know. I do loads of mobility work with them and sort of stuff in the warm-ups. They're really, really good. Different core work, everything like that, and they're cheap and you can take them anywhere. So make sure you get some if you haven't got any. The other thing is I've got skipping ropes here. Must admit, don't get used as much as they should. Then in this corner here, I've got the dumbbells, I've got the boxing equipment, TRX cables, Olympic. I've got the gym ball, foam roller. But yeah, I went for the Hex dumbbells. I've got like a small variety of weights. Again, I'm not David Lloyd, so I haven't got weights going from 1 up to 200. I've got basically found a decent deal on this particular selection, which came with the stand and everything like that. They are very expensive, especially the Hex ones. But with that sort of selection of weights, allows me to train, again, a wide variety of people across a different number of skill levels. Yeah, and then I've got the boxing bag, which isn't always hung there. sometimes if I've got people in or whatever else, I'll take the bag off. The bag's mostly for me. Obviously, if I've got someone in here, I can do pads with them. But when I train on my own, then it means I can use the bag. Actually, yeah. And finally, the spin bike. I've got Kaiser spin bike, which is supposedly one of the better spin bikes. Not as good as potentially a watt bike, but as far as a spinning bike goes, it's yeah, they're regarded pretty highly. Does what it says on the tin, you can cycle with it. The other thing I should mention about the gym is that when I came to put the equipment in, I realized that the roof height with these lats was really quite low. So if I get someone tall in, when they reach up with weights, like so, they might touch the roof. So I had to get workmen in to raise the roof height and redo the structure. And as you can see, we've got a whole raised element in here where we raised the roof height as well at the same time. We used to have a different type of lighting in, and I got those taken out and put these LEDs in, which go sort of across the top here, as you can see. Boom. So it's a cool little spot, really cool little spot. The other thing the joiner did was this beam here, which allows me to hang the bag, as well as hang rings and TRX cables. So for a small space, I've managed to get as much functionality out of it as possible, which allows me to train in the way I want and train people the way that they need to be trained as well. But yeah, I feel as though that's a really boring video. I don't know, maybe it was interesting, but here's a final look of everything that's in here. That brings a close to another episode of HTV. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, it was a little bit different to what you might be used to with the channel, but I thought it would make a cool video. It's a project I'm really proud of. I'll probably do another video again when it's 100% finished and I've done that extra 15%. And yeah, I might incorporate some more fitness stuff onto the channel, I'm unsure. But 3 things in the meantime. Stay healthy, stay fit, most importantly, stay lit. Keep it real. See you later, guys.